In this video, we're going to look at the order of operations for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so remember from the last slide, we're going to do any multiplication or division from left to right. Okay, so you scan through the problem starting from the left. If you see multiplication or division, I could even write this as division or multiplication. It doesn't matter which comes first. You perform these. Then you're going to do any addition or subtraction, or you could say subtraction or addition from left to right after all of the multiplication and division. So let's read through the directions. Use a highlighter to highlight the operations in the problem. Determine the number of operations to be performed in the problem, and then perform the operations in the appropriate order, showing all intermediary steps. Okay, so looking at our first problem, I see division, multiplication, and subtraction. Okay, so there are 3 operations to be performed. So I'm going to put 3 here. Okay. And first, we're going to do any multiplication or division from left to right. And notice we have multiplication and division here, and the first is division. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now I'm going to copy down the rest of the problem, times 5 minus 3. Here we have 5 times 5, so next is multiplication, 25 minus 3. And now we have subtraction, 25 minus 3 is 22. Notice in this case we ended up performing them exactly from left to right. First division, multiplication, then subtraction. That doesn't always happen, but it did in this problem. Let's look at the next one. Here we have division, subtraction, and here we have the implied multiplication. Since the 3 is in parentheses, this means 2 times the 3. Put a little multiplication sign there. And highlight that so we have 1, 2, 3 operations to perform in this problem. Okay. So first we're going to do any multiplication or division from left to right. So here is our first division. 28 divided by 4 is 7. So we have 7 minus 2 times 3. Now we have a subtraction and a multiplication. Okay. We do multiplication and division before any addition or subtraction. So next we're going to do 2 times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. And then finally subtraction, 7 minus 6 is 1. Let's look at the last problem. Okay, so here we have, this means 5 times 2, so there's implied multiplication here. We have addition, we have subtraction, and then we have this giant division bar. Okay. So here, this means multiplication. This bar means division. And the way the division bar is set up actually has special meaning. Okay, so this says that we should do any multiplication or division from left to right. Well, this is kind of in the middle. It's not left or right. Okay, and what this means in mathematical terms is that we do everything in the numerator and denominator according to the order of operations first, and our last step is to do this division. So this will be our last step. Okay. So first let's start with the numerator. So we have multiplication and addition. So I'm going to do the multiplication first, and I have 10 plus 4 divided by 5 minus 3. Now in the numerator I have addition. So I'm going to do 10 plus 4 is 14 divided by 5 minus 3. Okay. Now I need to make this what we call the denominator, the bottom, equal to a single number so we can do the division. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So we have 14 over 2. Remember, this is equivalent to 14 divided by 2. And in this case, our last step is division. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay. So let's check our steps. I actually didn't write the number of steps. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of steps here was 4. First we did the multiplication, that's 1. Then we did the addition, that's 2. Okay. Then we did the subtraction, that's 3. And then we did this division, which is 4.